Spring-heeled Jack, the terrifying truth behind London's most mysterious monster. A Victorian-era terror, a creature of nightmarish proportions, Spring-heeled Jack was more than just a legend. But was he a man, a demon, or something far worse? Welcome to Myth or Reality. Today we've got a gripping tale that will challenge what you think you know. As you watch, listen closely, because at the end, you'll need to decide. Is this story a true account, a reality, or untrue, just a cleverly crafted myth? It's up to you to figure it out. So, to the story. It was the autumn of 1837 in London, and the city buzzed with whispers of a shadowy figure prowling the streets after dark. This wasn't an ordinary man. Those who had seen him spoke in hushed tones, their eyes wide with terror. They called him Spring-heeled Jack, a creature from nightmares brought to life, capable of extraordinary, almost supernatural feats. The first documented encounter occurred on a chilly October night. Mary Stevens, a young servant girl, was returning to her employer's home in Clapham after visiting her parents in Battersea. As she walked through Clapham Common, a tall figure suddenly appeared before her. He grabbed her with an iron grip, his claws digging into her skin. His breath was hot and foul, and when she looked up, she met a pair of glowing red eyes and a mouth emitting a blue, ghastly flame. She screamed, and as suddenly as he appeared, the figure released her and disappeared into the night, bounding over tall walls with ease. The following day, newspapers buzzed with the tale. The Morning Chronicle described the assailant as having features like the devil himself, eyes like burning coals, and a laugh that echoed in the night air. Mary Stevens wasn't the only victim. Weeks later in November, a similar attack occurred. Jane Alsop, who lived with her family on Bearbinder Lane in Bow, answered a knock at the door. A man claiming to be a police officer told her they had captured Spring-heeled Jack, but needed a light. When she returned with a candle, the man revealed a hideous, monstrous figure beneath his cloak. Jane described him wearing a tight-fitting oilskin suit and a helmet, with fiery eyes and breath like blue flames. His cold, metallic, clawed hands tore at her clothing and flesh, but her screams brought her family rushing to her aid. As they arrived, the figure fled, leaping impossibly high over the garden wall. These reports spread panic throughout London. The Lord Mayor, Sir John Cowan, addressed the issue in January 1838, reading a concerned citizen's letter at a public session. The letter spoke of a creature wickedly inflicting injury on young women in dark streets, and the mayor's acknowledgement fueled public fears. Soon, Spring-heeled Jack was everywhere, in newspapers, conversations, and Londoners' nightmares. Despite widespread fear and numerous reports, authorities never captured him. Some believed he was a deranged aristocrat or a cruel prankster. Others whispered he was something far worse, not of this world, a demon or specter feeding on fear itself. Witnesses continued reporting sightings for years, even into the 1870s, when he was allegedly seen leaping from rooftop to rooftop in Liverpool and Sheffield, always just out of reach. As years passed, sightings grew less frequent, and eventually Spring-heeled Jack faded into legend. Was he a man, a demon, or simply a figment of a terrified public's imagination? To this day, no one knows for sure. So what do you think? Is this story fact or fiction? True or untrue? A reality or a myth we made up? Well, here's the answer. The legend of Spring-heeled Jack is completely true and a reality. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have your own story? Share it in the comments. You might see it in a future video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.